Hey everyone, Brandon from Brandon's Baseball Cards here. I hope you're having a good morning. I am doing well. I have a few minutes before I have to get started with some work, but I wanted to share my thoughts on the 2021 Hall of Fame announcement yesterday, or the lack of news surrounding that announcement, the fact that no one was elected. To put it simply, I think the writers are hypocritical. I think it's a popularity contest. I think if Barry Bonds would have been kinder to the press, I think he would have already gotten in. And I don't think it's about steroids. I think it's about prickly personalities. Roger Clemens and Barry Bonds both have prickly personalities. Curt Schilling, generally speaking, in many respects, to put it quite frankly, is an asshole or comes across like an asshole. That has affected their vote. If it's about steroids, then David Ortiz shouldn't be in. He's mentioned in the Mitchell report. Is David Ortiz going to get in on the first ballot? You bet your sweet ass he is. I don't think this is about steroids. I think it's about prickly personalities, people that the writers are punishing. Let the numbers stand on their own. I don't even think you should have a plaque or have a note on the plaque that says they did steroids, because then what are we going to do? Are we going to go back and are we going to change Mickey Mantle's plaque to say, well, he was a drunk and a womanizer? Are we going to, go back to, Babe Ruth's plaque and put he frequented, houses of ill repute throughout the country while, traveling playing baseball? A lot of these guys have questionable moral character. Are we going to put, asterisks on plaques that say this player was a horrible racist? What are we going to completely change the structure of the hall, or can we just accept the era that these players were playing in? Everyone knows that Barry Bonds came across, at least with the media, like an ass. Everyone knows Curt Schilling is an ass. You'd have to be out of your mind to think otherwise. It's common knowledge. Okay, it's common knowledge. So why do we need to, note it on the plaque, that any of this stuff, even the steroid thing? I just don't get this high and mighty, this popularity contest that the vote seems to be becoming. It's frustrating, and what's crazy about this is the Baseball Writers Association of America are making me defend Curt Schilling and Barry Bonds. And I don't particularly like either one of these individuals as a person. I don't. And I think Schilling is a borderline case to get in anyway. But that's beside the point. The point is, if he is close, and the writers have deemed him, or enough writers have deemed him to at least be very close to reaching that 75% threshold, then, if his political beliefs or what his personality are the reason he can't get to 75%, that's ridiculous. That's ridiculous. And so that's my thoughts on this whole thing. I wanted to do a video yesterday, but I wanted to reflect a little more before I did. Hope you all have a great day. Let me know your thoughts below. I'd love to discuss this with everyone. But hope you all have a great day and keep collecting vintage baseball.